We use articulation to pronounce notes. I received many questions about articulation, otherwise known as tonguing. That's why I thought it would be the perfect topic for this beginning sax question and answers video. Just like we articulate our words when we speak, we use articulation to pronounce many of the notes when we play. Listen to this phrase without articulation. Now listen to the same phrase using articulation. Notice that I'm not articulating every single note, but the articulation adds to the energy and character of the passage. There are many different ways of articulating notes, just like there are many different ways of pronouncing syllables when we speak. In this video, we'll concentrate on the da articulation, which is probably the most common form of articulation used when playing jazz saxophone. This is the type of articulation used to create smooth, connected lines. Listen as I articulate a series of air tones on my saxophone. No tone, just air. I'll do the same thing once again. This time, listen more closely and you'll hear my tongue actually striking the tip of the reed with a da stroke. Now I'll do this while playing a series of tones. Notice how you'll hear the clarity of the articulation. I'll do this once more. This time listen closely and you'll hear the tones uninterrupted, the airstream not interrupted by the tongue. You'll also hear clarity on the articulation without a strong, heavy thud. One other thing is that I'm keeping my jaw stable, allowing only my tongue to move as I strike the reed. Now you can practice the articulation using the same method that I just went through in the demonstrations. First play air tones, making sure your tongue is striking the tip of the reed, and then practice a series of tones. I did the demonstrations on a C on tenor saxophone, which is the equivalent of G on alto sax, but you can do this same exercise on any tone or group of tones on your saxophone.